Bro, we've been waiting on this one for a very, very long time, and I'm pleased to finally show you guys the Nike SB and Jordan collaboration. Y'all are ready? Here we go. Bam! The Nike SB Jordan. All right, let me stop capping. The Nike SB Jordan 4 Pine Green. All right, y'all, so we got here today the Jordan 4 Nike SB collab. Now, the intro you just saw, right, was shot after right now. Right now is the initial reaction. We're gonna bring it all in. Y'all ready? Let's go ahead and bring it all in. Right off the rip, we have the box here, Jordan Flight box, pretty typical logo right there. This is, however, in like a sail colorway with, of course, a very satin-like shine going on with it. You have here the Jumpman logo and Nike SB in the corner. On the actual price tag, or the tag, it says Air Jordan 4 Retro SP Sail / White Pine Green. So it is slightly different there. There is no SB on that tag because in reality it is like a Jordan 4 with SB branding on it. You feel me? On the other side, you have that same logo as well. On the bottom, you even have the same logo as well. And everything else is pretty typical. Take the top off. Come on, baby. Come on, take it off. She don't want to take them panties off, man. Take them panties off now. Oh, hold on. Underboxed, gray, nothing special. Woo! Yeah. There it goes, a little bit of cleavage for y'all. Bam! Nike SB. We're gonna put this one right to the side. Let's take this other one out. Woo! Bam! Air Jordan Flight. Sorry for the screaming, y'all. We can put the box down. Sorry, they're just shoes at the end of the day. And here we go, man. The Jordan 4 Pine Green, or Jordan 4 Nike SB Pine Green is the actual colorway. Now, these originally were talked about, I want to say back in September of last year in 2022. And there was a lot of rumors of different colorways. I think a couple of skaters were actually wearing samples of all black pairs, different colorways of speculation of a black Cat 4 with the Nike SB on the back as well. But none of that came out to be true. And I remember when I even first saw the announcement of this shoe, it was like this. It looked just like this, but it was a Jordan 4 bread colorway that was used. But at the same time, those were more than likely just mock-ups. But we have here today the Jordan 4 Nike SB Pine Green. And I gotta be 100% honest, man. The colorway, very nice, and the materials used are very nice. Now, what makes this an SB? Because in reality, it looks just like a Jordan 4. Well, there are some slight differences as far as the material goes to make it more that of a SB, or at least a Jordan 4 that you can now skateboard in more comfortably. We have here, of course, the, Lightning 4 to use as a somewhat of a guidance if you want to go back and forth. But right off the rip, one of the main big things, of course, is the SB on the back. That branding itself, letting it be known that this is a part of that collection, some sort of collection. But also the material used on this back tab is of rubber. And one of the reasons why rubber was used over the typical plastic that was used on this is because rubber is better at skateboard wise. If you have plastic and you're doing kick flips and all that type of stuff and falling on the ground, those scratches are going to be picked up easily as far as scuffs going on the back of that. Rubber, it doesn't really tend to scuff at all. It'll rip, but that takes a little bit more than your typical regular type of scuff. And then even here, the wings feature that same rubber material. They're not plastic. They're not hard plastic like they typically are for the same exact reason. Grip tape, you're doing kick flips and that board's going up and sliding up. That type of stuff will easily be scratched. But now, of course, with rubber, it can take that robust type of hit more than regular. Now, I read also that the inside, the insole, there were some slight things that were taken out of from the Jordan 4 to make it more Jordan or Nike SB friendly. One being that I think the air unit in the forefront and the actual insole itself is slightly thinner than a typical Jordan 4 insole. That's what I read there. I'm not a big insole guy, but yeah. You have the Nike SB Air right there as well. So they said that they took out the air unit in the forefront, which I can't well, I don't feel it, I can tell you that. And I've felt them before, but they're not always easy to tell. Let's just do it. I mean, I'm here, y'all are here. Let's check out this lightning. I definitely do feel, yeah, I can feel the unit because I'm rubbing my hand on it and I can feel the hump. The unit itself, you cannot see, it's underneath that threading, but it's definitely there on that lightning. Whereas when I rub my hand on this, it's just straight flat in the forefront. Another thing that they stated that they did on this shoe that I can't really tell too much of is the stitching on the toe box. They said that they went with something that is less of a rip and roll, something where they roll the actual material, but I can't really tell what is different on the toe box compared to previous ones. But I can tell you that this material that was used over a leather on this toe box will definitely take a beating a little bit better than your typical leather on the top, because that can easily get scuffed, where this can get scuffed, but you can most of the time get it out. But this will take a beating better than a regular suede or very soft leather. You have gum sole on the bottom, on the back heel and the front heel, and it's been stated that the gum soles themselves provide a better grip when it comes to skateboarding and the decks and the grip tape and all that. And then one of the biggest things about Nike SB, of course, is the tongue. The tongues on Nike SBs are fat. Let me show you. Look at this Nike SB tongue. Look how fat it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like it fat, like I like the whoop. Kids are watching. And, for the most part, I can definitely feel a little bit more fatness to it. Does it feel a big difference compared to like a Jordan 4 that I typically buy? No. However, there is one thing that is different, and that is the material used on the actual tongue. It's super flimsy, but not in a bad way that it feels cheap. It doesn't feel like it's cheapo. It just feels very more giving, more friendly. You can crumble it up. And one of the reasons behind that, of course, is because if you're skateboarding and you're doing tricks and all that flips, you're gonna need to be able to, move around and do stuff. And that looked kind of weird, but you need to be able to move around and do stuff without worrying about a stiff tongue being into your shin or ankle. So they definitely switched out some of the materials there, made it a little bit more, I would say, giving for, tricks and movability and movement, and also add a little bit more of a cushion to it. The Air Jordan still is on the back. Nike Air is here. Nike on the bottom and Nike on the insole. The only Jordan you really see is here on the tongue. Can I be honest? This is a very dope shoe, but it has the Christmas colors that would have popped things off, in my humble opinion. Now, Tony, if you took that SB off, would you still buy this shoe? Would you still get this shoe? Is this shoe still dope? I ain't gonna sit here and cap and lie to you. Probably not. If this was not a Nike SB, this would be a very typical Jordan 4, pine green. I own a lot of white and green shoes. I have enough pine green in my collection. But the reason why I'm intrigued with this shoe is because it's a collaboration with Nike. So for that reason, I like it. So call me a hype beast. I don't care. Sometimes a collab is what is gonna set something aside from the rest. Yeah, it's not your every day that you can see a Jordan 4 collabing with a Nike SB. And for that reasoning, I wanna own a piece of history. The first one ever. This is not the first SB and Jordan collab, but this is the first one done on a Jordan 4. So this is definitely something that I myself would like to get my hands on. Make sure you guys and girls are following Soulplay ATL, because they will be getting their hands on these. And if you follow them on Instagram and Twitter, you might be able to get your hands on them, as online has now been doing online raffles, online first come, first serve. The Jordan 3 that just released was first come, first serve online, and they have very good bot protection. So make sure you guys are following them to stay up to date on stuff like that. Skate shops are gonna be getting these in on March 17th. I believe Nike is dropping them on the 20th, and then I believe like nationwide is March 21st. Retail price point will be $225. It's an SB collaboration. It's going to be extremely hard to get. Bots are gonna be everywhere out there. Resale is gonna be crazy, and it's gonna be a hard shoe to get your hands on, because it is what it is. We don't have to sit here and cap. If there's hype behind it, it's gonna be hard to get. It is what it is. I'm not gonna say, man, you gotta get up and, if you put some baking soda on it, you might get, bruh. The typical standard to hype sneakers. It is what it is when it comes to that. So be on the lookout, stay tuned, March 21st. Make sure you guys are following Soulplay, because there's another opportunity to get your hands on it. And there's many, many other sites out there that will be getting their hands on these and doing this. And I will be getting out the review to you guys and girls very, very soon. So stay tuned, all right? I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.